Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Ray. So a little tip for you today, or the question that I would ask you is if you have your onboard Satnav turned on. Now, you wouldn't think about going on a long journey, and life is a long journey. You wouldn't think about going on a long journey in your car without programming or turning on your Satnav. And this is essentially what we all have. We have an inner onboard Satnav, our inner guidance system. But the problem is we don't normally think to turn it on. So if you drive a car, this is automatic. You get in the car, turn on the Satnav, you put in the destination and off you go. And it will tell you if there are any traffic jams, it will tell you what you need, the best route, the fastest route, the quickest route, the cheapest route. And the thing is, we have this facility within our own magnificent being. It's called our intuition or our inner knowing. Some people think of this as a spiritual gift, claircognizance, clairsentience, but I believe it's something that we all have. It's essentially our ability to navigate life using our intuitive knowing. And my onboard Satnav is pretty much switched on 24/7 nowadays, and it's an incredibly powerful way of navigating life. And what it does, it helps me do two things. It helps me understand the blocks and it helps me understand the potential. Where is it I want to go? What is it that I am experiencing on the road that's blocking me from reaching my destination? And essentially what that means is that I'm tuned into the subtle energy that is given to us in intuition, in those intuitive nudges. Now, we've all had that experience of knowing something or feeling something intuitively. Whether we take action on that is another thing. And what's happening there is that we're receiving information from higher consciousness or our higher self. This is a very powerful way of navigating life if we remember to turn that inner system of knowing on and to tune into it. And to learn to read the energy, just as we'd be reading the roadmap on the Satnav in the car as we drive to whatever destination. And the fabulous thing about our inner knowing, claircognizance, that inner Satnav, is that it will adapt to the best route, adapt to our needs. Do we need a break? Do we need to understand something a little bit more deeply in order to get to the destination on time in the best way? And it will really help us navigate life in the most personally perfect way you can imagine. As you progress along your journey, you can change the destination. In fact, the destination often changes because as you're tuned into that inner Satnav, your intuition, on a regular basis, if not moment by moment, you're tuning into a higher consciousness that can see everything, see things that we can't see in our own limited sphere of being able to see the road ahead, so to speak. And so as we're tuned into that inner guidance system, we're going to get access to destinations that perhaps aren't actually on the map. But if we follow the inner guidance, that inner Satnav, we're going to get to a destination that's even better than the one that we had in mind. And this is the beauty of being tuned in and tapped into that inner Satnav, our intuition or our claircognizance. And again, it's more than just the intuitive nudges. It's choosing to really tune into that incredible capacity that we have to sense, to read the subtle energy. We get access to that by being present, by being fully present in the body and learning to trust what it is we feel, because intuition comes in a physical sensation. It can be very subtle, but the more present we are, the more you're going to see, or the more you're going to feel, I should say, these intuitive nudges, that they are physical sensations of subtle energy that are communicated through the body from higher self, higher consciousness, in the form of intuition. And we can consciously choose to tune into that and to follow that as the perfect personal roadmap, that inner guidance system, as a way to navigate life. So a powerful tip, if you're learning to consciously create, become a conscious creator, and to live life consciously in this way, tuned into your inner guidance system, your intuition, your inner knowing, your claircognizance. Okay, let me know what you think. Tell me about your experiences of working with your intuition. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in the next post.